Good morning, Josh Bullivant here with Trappers Landing Lodge on the south shore of Leech Lake. This is your updated fishing and ice report for January 22nd. It's hard to believe we're already 22 days into the new year. Had a great start to the ice season. Great ice conditions right now across the whole Leech Lake area. There's little to no snow on the lake. There are some ice heaves to be cautious if you're going to get out and about and travel around, but the conditions cannot get any better out on the lake right now. So you can travel, you can get away, follow your resorts, listen to the resorts where they're going on their ice roads, look for those ice heaves. Down here we're seeing 22 plus inches of ice. We have found as much as 28 inches, so make sure you're packing in that extension to get through and draw all the way down. So you're going to want to definitely pack extensions, especially with this cold weather. We are going to stack on the ice. So open to all size vehicles. There are still our normal cracks out here around the Pelican Island area right here. We still got one coming down towards the Rogers Point area. We do have a bridge across on that Rogers Point road, so make sure we're staying low with our speeds, everything with that. Walleye bite, if people are wondering, little to none during the daytime. There's been a few get caught, but it's been mainly an evening, overnight bite. Early morning bite, so low light conditions are the best for walleyes. We just slid our ice houses out a little bit deeper, especially with these cold fronts. You want to look towards the base of the breaks more. 18 plus feet of water, I would say. If you can find any of those rock bars, any transition zones, steep breaks, make sure you got some sort of structure underneath your house. So grabbing that Aquaview camera, checking out, using your mapping software on your phones or on your GPS, it's going to be a great thing. Best bite on our end of the lake, Huddles Reef area has been really good, and then I'd say just north of Rogers Point, out in this area here, we got some other deep structure out in that area that's seeing the most consistent bite right now for walleyes. Walker Bay area, they've been still seeing them in those flats, mid-lake structure over there. Sucker, Traders Bay, they've all been finding them on their weed flats as well. Perch bite's been actually fairly steady throughout the week. You're going to want to find anything in that 10 to 15 foot range. The big sand flats with some weeds are going to hold the most fish. Out on our end of the lake, we're looking for some of those rock piles in that 10 to 15 or those big rock flats. So Hogarth's Reef area, Hogarth's Reef up on Huddles, up towards the north side of Huddles there where we start getting those flats there. And then back down in Miller Bay are going to be the best areas to find those perch right now. Full minnow, jigging spoon with some Euro larvae on it are working great for them. And then the crappie bite and panfish bite in the area continues to remain strong. They are transitioning out to the basins right now as we get more and more ice and a little bit less sunlight. They're going out there. Make sure you can target them with any of your favorite tungsten jigs, spoons, jigging wraps, twitch and puppet minnows. Those all are working well for the crappies in the area on the small local lakes. Here on Leech Lake, you're going to want to find the weeds. So up there in Boy Bay, Sucker Bay, Portage Bay, those are the best areas right now. Find some of the standing cabbage and pockets of those, and you're going to find the crappies right now. So make sure to, tip of the week, make sure you bring extra battery, a jump pack, some propane with you, extra propane. You're going to be using a lot more this weekend. Temperatures down into the negative 25 to almost negative 30 range. Propane starts to liquefy right around that negative 30. So make sure you're keeping something warm so that you can switch out those things. Make sure you bring jump packs because obviously our batteries and stuff die, especially being you can't hide some of that stuff from the wind or those cold weathers out on the lake. So make sure you pack all that extra stuff with you, and we hope to see everybody this weekend out on Leech Lake.